All right, Eagles fans, can you feel the energy pulsing through Philly? Are we ready to invade Arrowhead Stadium and show the Kansas City Chiefs what the reigning Super Bowl champs are made of? It's September 14th, 2025, and the Philadelphia Eagles are primed for a blockbuster Super Bowl rematch. Welcome to your Eagles News Roundup, where we're breaking down the hottest storylines and getting you hyped for a game that could shape the 2025 season. So, grab your green gear, blast fly, Eagles fly, and let's dive in. First, the big question, is Saquon Barkley about to go off against the Chiefs? Week 1 against the Dallas Cowboys was his best. 3.3 yards per carry sounds pedestrian for a guy who's been electrifying since his Penn State days. But hold up, a 64-minute weather delay in that game threw everyone off. Before the rain hit, Barkley was rolling. 11 carries for 61 yards, including a slick 10-yard touchdown that had the link roaring. That's a 5.6 average. Folks, post-delay, the offensive line couldn't open a gap, and his final 7 carries netted 0 yards. But Saquon's a bounce-back king. Last year, after a 2.6 average against the Browns, he exploded for 176 yards and a score against the Giants. After a 3.4 average versus the Steelers, he dropped 150 yards and 2 touchdowns on Washington. I'm betting he's ready to torch Arrowhead, weather permitting. Now roster moves. The Eagles placed rookie offensive tackle Cameron Williams on injured reserve with a shoulder injury. Williams was surprised 53-man roster make, but his preseason was shaky, and this move frees up a spot Philly is leaving open for now. Is Howie Roseman cooking up something big? You know he's always got an ace up his sleeve. Another move, trading a 5th and 6th round pick for running back Tank Bigsby. He's got kickoff return potential. But this is about depth behind Barkley, who stayed healthy in 2024. If Saquon goes down, Bigsby could be the guy. Injuries are a worry, though. Tight end Dallas Goedert's knee might keep him out, and running back Will Shipley sidelined, too. Let's talk big picture. The Eagles, fresh off last season's Super Bowl win, are a model franchise. Owner Jeffrey Lurie, now number 191 on the Forbes 400 with $7.6 billion, empowers GM Howie Roseman to outsmart the league. Roseman's cap magic keeps stars like Jalen Hurts, 38-10 since 2022, top 10 QB in Week 2, A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith locked in. Phillies bounced back from flops like Carson Wentz, Jalen Reagor, and Bryce Huff, with Roseman trading or cutting without hesitation. That's why their Super Bowl window's wide open, backed by a fan base that shakes Lincoln Financial Field with Fly Eagles Fly. This Chiefs game is huge. A chance to erase the 2023 Super Bowl loss, 38-35, despite Hurts' 304 yards and 3 rushing scores. Kansas City, coached by ex-Eagles boss Andy Reid, boasts a fierce defense led by Chris Jones. Philly's offensive line, Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, back at limited practice, must protect Hurts, whose dual-threat style could exploit Kansas City's blitzes. Defensively, Jalen Carter's return is massive. If he pressures Mahomes and the secondary contains Travis Kelce, Philly's got a shot. Darius Slay, you listening? This matchup's the key. The Eagles' legacy runs deep. The 2017 Super Bowl, with Nick Foles outshining Tom Brady, was Philly's pinnacle. Reggie White and Brian Dawkins set the standard. Donovan McNabb took the team to 5 NFC championships. Today's squad carries that torch, fueled by a fan base that's been singing Fly Eagles Fly since 1938, older than most NFL teams. The NFC East is a gauntlet, with the Cowboys feeling cocky after a close Week 1 loss, 68% of fans now optimistic, and the Giants debating rookie Jackson Dart over Russell Wilson. Philly's a team to beat, though. Imagine Saquon Barkley at practice. Saquon, rough day against Dallas, but you've got history on your side. What's the plan for Kansas City? He grins. It's about the W, not the stats. My line's got my back, and we're bringing Philly toughness to Arrowhead. Let's do this. That's the fire of a guy drafted 2nd overall in 2018, who's overcome injuries to shine in Philly. At a South Philly tailgate, fan Joey Green Machine Martinez says, "This is our revenge game. Saquon's running for 150. Hurts is dealing, and we're showing the Chiefs who's boss. Fly Eagles Fly." Prediction time. Vegas calls this a pick 'em with a 48.5 point over under. If Barkley hits 100 yards and Hurts stays clean, Philly wins. A victory cements their NFC East dominance. A loss stings but doesn't derail them. Long term, Roseman's moves and a young core keep Philly in the Super Bowl hunt through 2030. Injuries are the wild card. Goddard's absence hurts, and the line needs to gel. The 2026 draft could add another star, like Hurts or Smith before. Philly's soul is the Eagles, like Rocky sprinting up the Art Museum steps. Meek Mill's dreams and nightmares will blast in bars Sunday, and this game's got Creed vibes. With Nolan Smith's $11,593 taunting fine from Week 1, expect some fire. Eagles Nation, tune in to see if Barkley breaks out, Hurts shines, and Philly conquers Arrowhead. Check bleedinggreennation.com. Follow at Bleeding Green on Twitter and hit the BGN Facebook page. Pack the link next home game. Scream, fly Eagles fly, and show why Philly's the toughest place to play. Let's soar.